All right, so I'm in the town of Manchester in the UK right now, and I have a gig tonight at the Damnation Festival with the Haunted. And I've been sitting and working on my tone a little bit, my live tone using the Quad Cortex and all that. And I figured I would show you guys what I've done. And as I'm a couple of gigs in with the Haunted this autumn, I figured I would change up my rig and sound and take it to the next level for this festival gig. And seeing as I have a bit of time today before the gig, I just sat down and reworked my whole sound basically. You might have seen me talk about this, but for this tour I'm using a very simple pedal board. It's a Shure wireless system going into the Quad Cortex from Dual DSP, and then I'm using an expression pedal to control some extra things, and that goes either to a power amplifier and cabinet, or I have the option to go direct to front of house as well with an impulse response. So I have a lot of options. It's a very small rig that fits in my small little Pelly case right there. Very convenient, very nice. So the previous tones I've been using on the Quad Cortex has been a capture of a chug pedal. Just as an example, this is my previous rhythm tone that I've been playing with up until now. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, but I've always wanted to try and go a little bit towards like a, you know, a dime bag type of tone with like way more gain. And so I created this new patch. It's basically the exact same. I'm using the same capture, but I wanted to push that capture a little bit with an overdrive. So I have a green 808 Legacy here. It says Legacy because there's a new version, but I'm scared to update to the new version. So I'm using the Legacy right now with these settings. A little bit of overdrive, tone at 5, level at 8.5 dB. And it sounds like this. So in itself, the tone is not that much different. Right now you're listening to an impulse response that's on the computer right now, because this would be the sound that would go into an amplifier and a cabinet on stage. But I'm recording this on the computer now just so you guys can get a glimpse of what it sounds like. And it's very like, you know, punchy, a lot of gain, very like and I'm going to try that out tonight. So not only that, I'm trying out a completely new rhythm tone. I've also added a bunch of special effects that I'm going to use. My patches are fairly simple. You have a rhythm, you have a lead, you have a clean, and a special right there. And the rhythm, basically the profile with a noise gate and all that. Lead, I have a phaser going into the overdrive and then into the chug profile with a little bit of delays. Pretty cool. Clean, it's just a broken up clean. So I don't necessarily use a completely clean tone with the Haunted. This is more like a breaking up one. It's a little bit calmer, you know, and I play shit like that. And then I have the special, which is on Warhead, engages an EQ, which gives the tone a little bit more of a radio voice. So it's actually not for Warhead, it's for In Fire Reborn, I think, right? So we have this. So just a little effect for that song, right? And also with that, the expression pedal right here is working as a volume pedal. So there's a part where I go on Warhead. That's a good use of a volume pedal right there. If you go to the next preset, we have 99, and here the expression pedal is a wah pedal. So it's basically the same exact deal as with the other preset, except that I have a wah pedal. What wah pedal is it? It's the Crying Clyde wah. And how I have it set up, I'll show you. So the range of motion, I think, is, yes. from 0 to 85%. I don't like to go completely all in on the wah. It can be very screechy at that. So the max volume right here when I have the pedal floored is 85%. And obviously I use that for the solo of that song. Going into the song Trespass, I have, you know, the premise is the same, the rhythm sound, the lead tone is all the same, but what I do have on this is that I have a mini voicer, and I was doing this with my fractal stuff back in the day when playing the Haunted, basically being able to lift in a second harmony on a solo, for instance. So if I would play a lead, on this particular preset, I can lift in that mini voicer with the pedal like this, and you'll have this. Which on its own, when it's just left like this, sounds a little quirky, but as I'm playing this, I will bring it back and forth a little bit with the pedal, making it sound not as sterile, I would say. It's just really cool to be able to bring in a little bit of extra flavor into a solo. That sounded out of tune. It's not supposed to. But anyways, I think that's cool. Same thing with this flood preset. I can lift in. Or I have a thing here where I play like, you know, so I have that mini voicer right in there. The only thing that the mini voicer can't do now is understand harmonic minor. Right now this is set as a, let me see, it's the root of D with a D minor basically, and the note is a third below what I'm playing. So if I have a C right here, the mini voicer is basically playing 3 semi-notes down in the mode of D minor. So it's very cool how that works. And how it stays in whatever mode you want it to be in, which is cool. But I'm still lacking harmonic minor, but I've heard that they're working on this at Neural DSP. And then I have this for a couple of songs, but then I also have, let's see, I have a The Rest patch, which is like basically no frills, no extras or anything like that. It's just like completely rhythm, lead, clean. No special or anything, but with the volume pedal I've added a doubler just to be able to bring in some excitement. And the plan with that is that when you ring out after a song, that you can bring it in. I mean, all of this is in mono right now because I can't record in stereo, but it will sound wide and cool. So I ring out on that last note, and it will just as an extra flavor. I mean, I'm not sure I'm gonna use it, but at least I have something sometime when I feel like, oh, you know, this would be a good time to kind of like just spread out the sound a little bit, make it a little bit more majestic. And I really like that extra little hump of gain that you get from this. It's so much, man. So much gain. And here, oh yes, very important. I almost forgot to be able to get this like a little bit more of a dime-esque tone. I've added this EQ, this graphic EQ, which pushes the like 8,000 hertz a little bit. Without this EQ, it will sound like this. It's just not bad, you know, it's completely fine. And then you have on a power amplifier presence and depth, you can work that around a little bit, but I wanted to help it out a little bit. So it goes from this. Gives it a little bit more dime bag edge, I would say. So there you go. I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to play Damnation Festival tonight. And hopefully it'll sound as I imagined. Maybe I have to revert back to my old patches during sound check. But, you know, I'm really hoping that it will sound good. I'll let you know after the show, okay? Alright, so it's the morning after, and the gig went amazing, I must say. In regards to the rig, it sounded great, but I discovered the more stuff I have and different presets I have, with all these different presets and all these different parameters and effects, there's, you know, more likely that weird stuff will happen, or I forget to switch to a preset or forget shit. For instance, we started the full show, the first note of the first song, with the wrong preset and the wah-wah on full. So I'll post that clip just at the end here, and hope you have a great day. Goodbye.